That's the
This is
standard.
why in the 90s, you cannot go anywhere without hearing Swizz fucking
There's a
beats.
reason
This is
for that.
why.
It's that work ethic. He's willing to remove all his shit just for the right one.
Just for the right one, because all the other stuff he don't really, he don't really care about. He care about that one, and when he got that one, he knows about that one. That's something that I learned from being in his master class of his life. Something that I like.
You had a front row seat.
What?
What better education can you get?
Like no school, no nothing would teach you that.
None.
I had the experience of a master class from the master.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying right
That's
there?
a bar right there.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. So he's like, all right, cool, let's go. And I'm like, what?
We done?
I didn't play nothing. I didn't touch one instrument, one note.
That's not what you were there for.
That's not what I was there for.
Not yet.
And at that point in time, I didn't know. And at that point in time, I'm like, dang, like he had me in here, and like you gotta understand, like I said, it's Swiss. So we in there 12, 13 hours.
Yeah.
I'm in here 13 hours. I ain't touched nothing. I'm itching to play. I just want to do something. But it wasn't the thing. And that's what people have to understand. Like when it's your moment, it's your moment. But a lot of it is the education and learning the process and learning what you need to know so you're ready for that moment.
It's about, see, a lot of people want to be the best, but a lot of people kind of miss out on the work ethic. Swizz, for a lot of people, like I can't explain Swizz to a lot of people because Swizz was more than just a producer to us, and like especially like me and you were almost the same age. So when we saw Swizz blow up at 17 years old, right? We're like almost all around the same age with him.
Right.
And we saw what he did in his work ethic. Everyone thought he was gonna be, this kid is just slick, he's new, he got that sound, it's gonna be here for a minute, and then that's it.
Right.
And then you watch him evolve. He didn't evolve out of nothing. He evolved because those 12, 13 hours was his gym.
Yeah, because it was
That
working.
was his exercise.
His muscle memory.
Exactly. And it's that work ethic in the middle that you have to believe yourself enough that even if my work goes to nothing, I know that I'm working for something bigger and I'm trying to do something bigger.
Right.
And you had front row seat to what is work ethic, what it is to be the best, what it is to be a great producer. Why do people call this man for work?
Right.
You had the front row seat that no one will ever get. This is God. Like, this is all God. This is
100,000%.
This is you just believing in yourself and believing that you're going to do something great in your life. And God said, I give you something. Something that you did not fucking expect.
I would have never dreamed to be in that room at that time. Nevertheless, to be in a position where I'm at right now. Like, is just almost like you can never imagine it.
Can't fathom what's going on.
You can't. It's like, okay, it's almost like, all right, I know I want to do great things, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. But I know what I want. And it's just like, boom, boom, boom. All these pieces to the puzzle start coming. And you're like, huh? What's going on? And God's like, this what you asked for, right? This what you want. And so
and you gotta be ready.
And you gotta be ready.
Gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready. It's no doubt. You can't have doubt. You can't have you can't be slow with it. When the button is pressed, you gotta go. So that was a part of that learning experience. Because I'll be honest, like, yeah, I did music since I was 3. I was playing instruments since I was that. I learned instruments just by being in there and being the knowledge. But when it got to that time and transferring from live music to producing, I had to learn more. And it's always a learning process. And you have to be ready for that. If you're not ready for that, you're gone. You
got to be ready to learn.
One shot. You got one shot and it's over.
Well, I remember, of course, we all watched Jordan. I mean,
yeah,
it goes without saying. It goes without saying.
You have to.
It goes
without
saying.
Yeah.
So the thing that was always fascinated by Michael Jordan is not his play that we all saw. I want to see his training. I want to know what he did so he come to game day giving you 100%.
Right.
Because that was the key point. It wasn't him just performing. What got him to perform this way? What built him this way?
Right.
And I was always fascinated about all these GOATs and like what made them get this great. Because you only see them when they're on TV, right?
Yeah.
You see them when the album drops, but you don't see the middle.
You don't see the process.
How many hours did they really work? How much fucking not only effort and work, like how much like confidence did it have to have for me to say, yes, this is it? You know what I mean?
Right,
Because
yeah.
you need to be confident in your work.
Yeah.
You need to trust yourself.
Right. You have to. You have to. That's very important.